Oh my goodness, season 2. What can you expect? Woo, you can expect a lot of controversy. You can expect us really going in and talking about these celebrity fashions, whether we like it, we don't like it. We're really gonna bring you guys into it more with more interaction with
Different segments.
yeah, like how the go-to Nobu. We're gonna have lots more intense dialogue about fashion and how we feel about it. What else? Without giving too much.
Of course, we're still going to give you our looks, our style, our own personal style. And then we're just going to incorporate a lot of things that we learned, recording the first season, things that we picked up on, a lot of feedback that we got from friends and family and like different people that we've met, just incorporating that into season 2 and just making it a whole lot better. So just stay tuned, you'll see. So ever since we launched the Style Pair earlier this year, I think it was January, we've been getting a lot of awesome, amazing feedback, and from strangers. Oh my gosh! Like we didn't expect to get the amount of the amount of great feedback that we got from people that we didn't even know.
Absolutely.
Out of state, out of town, family members, friends. Oh my gosh, just complete strangers. Like, oh my gosh, the Style Pair, like.
Yeah, we think it's so funny when we're out and people like notice us. It's like the Style Pair, and we just think it's so fun. But it's definitely been an experience and a journey, but mostly positive. Of the feedback, we've just been overwhelmed with the support for our channel. So, favorite vlog and favorite look in a vlog. Okay, so one, my favorite vlog was the Met. I love when we covered the Met. I loved how we looked, but it was so much fun. And fun fact, I had a wreath on top of my head.
Guys, she committed to that because when I came here and I saw this wreath, I'm like, is this going on your front door? Like, what are we doing with this? And she put it on her head. It totally came together. So, yes.
And my favorite look on you, RJ, was definitely the studded leather jacket with the vertical striped shirt. And what was your favorite vlog?
My favorite vlog would have to be the one where we talked about maybe Coachella in the spring trend.
Oh yes, that was fun too.
I think that was fun. I think because we talked about Beyonce a lot. And, I'm a Beehive president. So definitely that one. And I think my favorite look from you would have to be the one where you wore the army fatigue jacket and the sheer shirt. That was really, really cute.
I love that.
And your makeup was, yes. So with the Style Pair, we have 2 separate roles. We had to like divide it up because it was a lot.
It's so much work, guys.
It's so much work. But I do more so of the production. So the editing of the videos, the setup of the lighting and the backdrops and everything.
All the editing.
All the editing, the music that we use.
All the cool videos you guys see that we post on our stories.
On our Instagram. I come up with all that, and that's kind of my role. And then Simeon.
I am the social media manager. So basically I manage everything on our social media, from our stories, from the posts, to the videos, to the posts, and everything that you see on our social media, I basically like run. We sometimes collaborate when I'm like, it's my birthday, or we have a special event or something going on, but for the most part, I run the social media.
Yeah, so with content, with topics for like the vlog and stuff, we both kind of come up with that. Usually Simeon does the content for the social media, and then sometimes I'll jump in, or she has ideas about production with the videos, then she'll jump in on my side. But that's kind of our roles, and I think it works.
It definitely works. Obviously, right? Highlights from season 1. I think my biggest highlight was the new production. When we got the new backdrop, I feel like it really, like, it was like, oh my God, it's done. Like, it looks so good.
It felt complete.
White screen. We had very humble
lighting.
beginnings.
Oh my gosh, the lighting was horrible.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
So I think that was my biggest highlight, and I think that's when I wore the army fatigue, my favorite
outfit. That was
outfit.
my first outfit. Yeah.
So I was like, that was definitely one of my highlights.
Yeah, I think definitely the production or the set change. Mm-hmm. And then also New York Fashion Week. I think that was a really big highlight for us.
Yes.
Just experiencing that together, and then also
as a style pair,
and then reviewing it, with you guys. And yeah, so those two.
So one of our goals for season 1, I definitely wanted to set the foundation of our knowledge. I feel like both of us are very knowledgeable in fashion. We just know what we're talking about. And I just wanted to make that very clear in season 1 so that, when we do get into the more controversial, like, we're really talking about a celebrity's look, and someone who hasn't been following us from the beginning, they know, like, oh, everybody that's been following us knows, like, oh, they know what they're talking about. Like, they know fashion. And I just didn't want to put us out there and we're talking about people's fashion and people don't know a lot about us and know that, we know what we're talking about. Drama.
You would never be able to tell
oh my gosh.
the drama that goes on behind the scenes. I want to say maybe 75% of the time we get into a huge, intense argument before we record.
Yes, very intense, because you guys have to know,
gosh.
like, first, we're best friends, so we know a lot about each other. We know how to tick each other off. We know those trigger words. And we argue bad. Like, it gets very intense.
It gets very bad.
Like,
and we're both really passionate about the style pair. We're both really passionate about fashion. We both have our opinions, and like I said in previous vlogs, we're very strong. Like, we are strong people, strong personalities when it comes to this whole fashion thing. So when we get together and we have an idea and the other person is like, no, we get into it. Like, it's just so bad. But our chemistry is so good on camera, you would never know.
You would never know. Yeah. Like, we have had it out before some of these recordings, and we just get together and we are like, all right.
Like, when it's time to cut that camera and that light on, snap out of it. Like, let's go.
Literally. I love recording with him. It's just a pleasant, most of the time, a pleasant experience, just because we're so passionate about fashion and we both really love this stuff. So it's great working with someone equally into fashion as you are. And we just have a lot of fun, regardless of the drama and sometimes the cattiness. We have a lot of fun on camera. Obviously, from our behind the scenes, when you guys see us laughing, and those are all real. We don't pre-game on any of those. It's pretty real. So yeah, that's my favorite part of this guy.
And of course, with me recording with Simeon, I love our chemistry. Our chemistry is out of this world. Even not dealing with the style pair, even personally in our personal lives, we are our chemistry is undeniable.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun outside of the style pair and within the style pair. We both, like she said, we both know what we're talking about. And if we don't, we teach each other. So it all works, and we gel together. And we've been on this journey for years now.
Oh my goodness. Even before it was the style pair, we were the style pair.
We were the style, yeah. So we've been on this journey for a while, and it's just amazing to see us grow into what we have. We birthed this thing. So